Want to screen print awesome, colorful t-shirts like this at home with back neck labels and locker label tags? But there's just one thing. This ain't screen printing. This, my friends, is DTF, and I'm going to show you how it works right now. I'm Gary, this is T-Shirt Help Desk, and we're going to talk about how DTF is taking over.
T-Shirt Help Desk.
Now guys, unless you've been living under a rock, you should know that DTF is all the rage in printing t-shirts at home. Why? Because look at the results you get for the price. Now let's just get into how this whole DTF thing works. This is the Uninet 1000 DTF printer, AKA the screen print killer. Now if you go to the side, you can see these water-based inks, all right? But if you go up here, you're gonna look, that's the white ink, and that makes all the difference because that puts down the underbase. Now back here, you don't have just sheets, you have this roll, okay? So it's like a factory. It just keeps going and going and going. And if we go through, you can see that it comes through to the front, and that's where your artwork comes out. Yeah. All right, and you can push that in and push that out, you know, when your printing comes out. And this right here, this is your ink management system, because that white ink is a beast and it must be agitated. And this does it automatically. Sounds good. How much? I promise you, we're gonna get to the price. We're gonna, I swear. Now, it's not just a box that shows up at your house and you're on your own. There's an actual onboarding where you go online with someone and they show you how to set up everything. It also comes with software that makes this puppy purr like a kitten. Let me show you. Now this software does a lot, but it's really simple. You simply drag and drop your artwork in, set the size, and hit print. And it's so simple. Your print comes out, you slice it, right? Here's another one, right? This one is the vacation skull, right? Print it, slice it, baby. We also have the date of the dead skull. Print it, slice it, check that out. We also have the King of Hearts, right? Print that bad boy, slice it. And I did some back neck labels. Look at all of these. This is to add that nice polished look. Now, to really make some t-shirts look good, you're gonna have to knock some colors out so that the ground color can show through. The great thing is that you don't have to do that in other software like Illustrator or Canva or something like that. It's already built in. Let me show you. So you can take an artwork like this. Oh, by the way, do you see that there's a theme here? And you can go into production plugins, knock me black out. Something like this will show up. You hit OK, and it knocks the color out. So it looks really, so it'll look really good when you put it on a black or whatever color t-shirt you're trying to put it on. And then of course you hit print, let it roll, and slice down. Now, after you get the print out, we have to add a little adhesive to the back. Now, this is the most controversial part of the DTF process. You see, you can just take the DTF powder, put it in any plastic bin. You take your art. I'm gonna cut mine, right? I like to put my powder on one side, right? And then I put my powder on top of the art, on one side of the art, and then you kind of just take it and just see this right here, just slide it from one side to the other. It is an extremely easy process, but it throws people off, right? They're like, oh, that's too much work. Let me show you something.
For you guys who think that, oh, that's too much work, there is an attachment that you can buy, right, that does all the powder shaking for you, but it is separate and it is an extra cost. But if you're about that life, make it happen. The links for everything is going to be down in the description. Now let's get back into this video.
So you just throw a little adhesive powder. This honestly takes about 5 to 10 seconds and you're good. Now, after we do that, you want to take that powder adhesive and we want to cure that, right? So that you can actually make a transfer. There's 2 ways we can do that. Now, this right here is the Uninet oven, right? You set this bad boy to about 180 Celsius for about 2 minutes, and you put your artwork on there and you let that bad boy cook, baby. So you're making cookies. As soon as it's done, you have yourself a transfer. How much? We're gonna get to the price, guys. I promise, we're gonna get to the price.
Second way is real easy. You simply take it, you put it on your heat press, and then you push it in, right? The only thing is that you have to make sure that your heat press has the ability to hover. You see that space? Because you don't press the heat press down, right? You wait a couple of minutes at 300 degrees, you pull it out, and lo and behold, just like that, you have a transfer.
So now you have a transfer, and you actually have a couple of businesses in one, because you can actually just sell transfers. You can take those bad boys, put them in a bag, send them to your customer.
And with one printer, you have two ways to make
money, or you can print them up. Let me show you.
T-shirt, we're gonna lay it out. We're gonna give it a quick pre-press, right, to get any moisture and wrinkles out of it. Then we're gonna take our artwork, we're gonna fold it in half to get that center point. And then once we have that center point, it'll help us better place our graphic and get it nice and square. Then we're gonna take that ruler, that T-shirt help desk ruler, and we're gonna put that bad boy on it, slide it underneath there, size it and get it just right. Then we're gonna raise it up just to get the artwork right at the center of the planting, right? We're gonna put our cover sheet on, we're gonna slide it in there, 300 degrees for 15 seconds. Let's make it, and then you pull it out, right? You take that cover sheet off, and there you have it. But you're not gonna peel yet. We're just gonna take this and fold it up because it has to cool, because this is a cold peel. One more thing that I did is that I took those little labels that I printed and I put them in the back neck. And something that I used to do that was a hat heat press. You see my little hat heat press? Really does a good job with that. And another thing that I do is I leave the original label in. That helps me keep it nice and centered. And then after it's printed, that's when I rip it out. And I also printed out these locker labels, right? I thought it needed a little something extra, so I printed those out and I put them right at the bottom.
Now, after it comes out, you want to let that thing cool down.
You got to chill.
Now, in terms of a cool peel, you can just let your stuff sit there, or you can use something like this, which is just a little piece of marble. And what it does, it pulls that heat out with the quickness. Or you can take it and put it inside, right? You just take it in it. I mean, it gets cold within seconds, right? Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait a couple of minutes, right? And there's another way that I cool things down. Yep, guys, the freezer.
You got to chill.
What is that noise? Anyway, I just take my stuff and take my shirts. I put them in the freezer. I leave them in there like not even a minute, all right? And they are done. And then you get to what we came here for, peeling. I mean, you just grab it from any angle and you just pull so smooth. Oh my God. Then I do the neck, and these are done. Look at that. I do the neck, and then I just peel, baby. Peel, and peel. Like butter. Now, there's one more thing to do, and that's sealing. And that's where DTF kind of gets a bad rap, right? Because you see how it has that sheen, right? And a lot of people say, oh, it feels like paper, feels plasticky. That's because they don't know about this. This, my friend, is something called T-Seal, right? It's the secret weapon. You put that T-Seal on there, right? And you do that thing, and you smash it for about 10 seconds, right? And then you're gonna see it's a nice peel. And look at this. You have to see how soft it is and how much it really pushes that graphic into the grain of the t-shirt. It looks like a screen print, okay? There's nothing like it, T-Seal. And look, guys, look at all of these beautiful t-shirts that we did. And guys, I'm telling you, if you saw these, they would be virtually indistinguishable from screen printing. Now, I'm not talking about water-based print or discharge print. I'm talking about the standard screen printing that you see in the store, all right? Looks just as good.
Dude, how much?
And there you have it, guys. That's the price.
What?
Calm down. Two things. Number one, you can finance. Number two, here's a discount code for up to $500 off. Just use T-Shirt Help Desk. But more importantly, If this price is bothering you, maybe you have a bigger problem.
You know what's crazy is that some people would like give their left leg and palm their grandmama's wedding ring to get something like a Hellcat, a car you're just gonna drive around and possibly race and have it wrapped around a damn telephone pole, right? But you'll buy that in a heartbeat. Yet something like this, oh, it's so expensive, oh, expensive. But you can take it and literally make enough money to buy 2 Hellcats. That's the crazy part, right? It depends on your mindset. What are your priorities? I'm just saying. So anyway, guys, get out there, make yourself some t-shirts. Check out the link, it's gonna be down in the description box, right? DTF is taking over. However, white toner printers are still happening, especially if you want to do stuff like ceramic mugs and window clings. You want something well-rounded. Check out this video we did on white toner printers. And until next time, I'm gonna put some butt on my shoes and slide on out the door. Make some teas. Peace.
T-shirt help desk.